My mom started buying baseball cards for me in 1981 whenever she went to the grocery store. I didn't want them, I didn't like them, but I worked them over and then tossed them into a box. Over the next couple of years, I'd pull out those old hunks of cardboard with names like Fleer, Donruss, and Topps, and I'd thumb through the stacks. I wasn't a baseball fan, so I didn't know many of the players. Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, Joe Morgan. Maybe those names ring a bell, but that was about it. In the spring of 1983, though, I fell in love with the game and the hobby. Still not sure about what exact concoction of circumstances that made that happen, but it did. And I sure was glad to have all those old baseball cards to get me started. One of the cards I remember running into over and over again as I worked through my meager collection was the 1981 Topps Porfirio Altamirano. Funny thing about that card, though, it doesn't exist. Heck, Porfy didn't even make his major league debut for the Phillies until 8 days short of his 30th birthday in May of 1982. Before that, he spent 3 seasons pitching for the Oklahoma City 89ers after a long run as one of Nicaragua's most dominant hurlers. Serving mostly in a setup role for the Phils, Altamirano logged 39 innings over 29 appearances in 1982, putting up a 4.15 ERA. It was more of the same in 1983 as he split his time between Philly and AAA Portland. Those 2 stints with the Phillies did land Porfy 3 baseball cards, including a pretty nifty 1983 Topps rookie card. In March of 1984, the Phils traded Altamirano to the Cubs, and he split that season when Chicago won their first division title between the Windy City and AAA Iowa. That run landed him 0 new baseball cards, of the major league variety at least. The Cubbies traded Porfy to the Yankees in December of 1984, but he never appeared anywhere in the New York system. At 32, Altamirano's short Major League Baseball career was done, and his master set was complete at 3 cards. 1983 Topps, 1983 Fleer, 1984 Topps. So why do I remember a 1981 Topps card of Porfy? Probably because I'm old, and my memory has conflated cards from the same set of other Philly players with exotic, to a 9-year-old at least, names, guys like Warren Brewster and Nino Espinosa. But there's also a chance that this personal Mandela effect of mine is caused by our entering into a split universe on October 16, 1983, when Cal Ripken Jr. stabbed the air to nab the final out in the Orioles' World Series victory over Philly. In another version of reality, maybe Cal missed that ball, and maybe the Phillies rallied in Game 5, and maybe the Whiz Kids were the world champions. In that universe, the 1981 Topps Porfirio Altamirano baseball card sits waiting for someone to love it after all these years. Like our video? Then like our videos and subscribe to our channel. waxpackgods.com